the good news is, like, this is such a good problem to have. I mean, literally, you guys don't even realize, like, 6 months ago, I mean, many of you do, but 6 months ago, we had 300 concurrent players. And, like, everything
Sometimes
we did for the last 2 years was how do we optimize the experience for 300 concurrent players? Right. And so a lot of the stuff we were doing was like, okay, the matchmaker, like we're trying to look at as many things as possible. How can we make it so, how do we balance queue times? How do we balance high ping? How do we balance matchmaking, right? What's better, like a really well balanced game on 100 ping, or a poorly balanced game on 50 ping? Or is it better to wait 10 minutes to get the perfect game, or is it better to wait 3 minutes to get a mediocre game? So like all of that stuff that we have been taking into account in our matchmaking to try to give people the best game just to improve the experience by 1%. It's like throw that all away. All of that stuff, we're just gutting it out of our system because everything we need right now is purely optimization, optimization, optimization. Has nothing to do with, and we have plenty of players to pull from to give you a good game, right? So it's like none of that stuff that we've been doing for 2 years matters. Like it's all just being thrown away. Um, anyway, but let me just, I guess I'll say one more thing, but I just want to emphasize, like, I know it's frustrating. I've said this, I've tweeted, you guys have seen, we're extremely frustrated. Like, but we're amped. Like we are so beyond enthusiastic right now. Like the team is definitely, yesterday especially was pretty overwhelming. But like we are in such high spirits right now. I mean, this is like the best problem anyone at our stage could dream of. I mean, literally, like to go from where we were 2.5 years ago and have that launch where, we obviously had a disappointing launch. We thought things were going to go way better 2.5 years ago. And then it was a grind for 2 years of just small player base, like constantly on the verge of death. How do we just stay alive? Stay alive. Like we know this thing's going to work. We know we've got a great game. We just got to stay alive, and eventually people are going to see this. And it's just been a grind, and to instantly, have that validation of like, wow, this 2 years wasn't a complete waste of time. So many people and investors, so many people have passed on us and just said, oh, it's a dead game. Like, it went from 10,000 concurrent to 300. Like, how's this game ever? Arena shooters are dead, right? Like, all of these, we've heard everything. And to just see the kind of demand for this game overnight from you guys and the overwhelming support. And obviously, we get the occasional like pissed off person. It's annoying, obviously, but the overwhelming majority of you guys have been nothing but supportive, and that is just so awesome to see. So I just want to emphasize, like, we really, really appreciate everybody in this call. Like, you guys are the thing that is keeping us going and is keeping us pulling all-nighters and grinding our asses off right now, just constantly working.
it is so cute.
You've put in so much work for this game, and I'm glad that it's finally getting the love that it deserves. Like over the 2 years that you've been working on this game, to finally see it have
I
what it
appreciate
has
that.
now.
And I'll say this too, like even from my perspective, like it's so awesome. Like the guys who have stuck with us, like Jibbin and Tummy Gaming, like it is so awesome for me to, and Micavelli, I'll say him as well. But like all of these partners of ours who have streamed this game, I can't list them all because there's a lot of them. But like these guys have stuck with us through the hour-long queues, right? Where you're just how do you keep playing this game when you have to wait an hour to get a game, right? Like that's how it used to be a year ago. And to see those guys like Jibbin and Micavelli and Tummy and just really DJ Spurley, like everybody, it's just like seeing your guys' views and followers go up, like that makes my day seeing that. Like you guys are such good content creators and you guys absolutely deserve it. So I mean, if you're listening to this, you should go click on every single Splitgate partner, every single, streamer. Like everybody in here deserves a follow. Like these guys are the ones who have been around forever and have stuck with us. Even,
No.
when it doesn't necessarily mean their views go up, and it's good that their views are going up. But for a lot of times, it was like, do I stream Splitgate? I enjoy it, but I've got long queues and my viewership goes down, right? That's how things have been for a long time. So anyway.
I'm
Wait,
glad that I stuck with this
hello?
game.
Sorry, I was AFK. What happened? What's happening? What?
Arnold was picking
did
us up
someone say
for
my
being
name?
here since the
There's
start.
no way.
No, nobody said
happened?
your name.
Oh,
Welcome back, Tummy.
Welcome
hi,
back, Tom.
hi.
Tell me what.
And the
Hi.
other thing I'll say too is, like on the side of like Steam reviews, Xbox reviews, PlayStation reviews, I mean, we've had a handful of like just review bombing, but like the overwhelming majority of you guys are understanding that it's a beta. And like that stuff, we read all of that stuff, or we can't anymore. We used to literally read everything. We do the best we can, but like seeing all the positive reviews despite the issues, like all of these things keep us going. And I know the last thing I'll say is like the pings I get. Sometimes it's annoying, and I know every time I get a ping, people jump to my defense and say, "Hey, don't ping the devs." If I get pinged because you're just saying, "Hey, man, like I love the game" or whatever, I get some DMs, like that stuff. I don't mind that stuff at all. Like that stuff is what's getting us through the day. Like I think Endo said it on social media, but like we're literally feeding Ollie and Nick as they work their tails off. Like we are feeding them positivity. Like we are showing them your comments because that's what's keeping them awake. That's what's keeping them going. So all of that stuff, the positive reviews, the positive feedback, just the overall understanding, like that stuff is so awesome and it's amazing. All right, I should probably answer some questions. Where am I supposed to even look?
In the
In
hashtag
the
Q&A
chat.
questions.
Just wanna say a thing. We
Or
have
if you
the
want,
best.
we can bring some people on stage too. That works.
Yeah, we can. By the way, guys,
Either
just
way.
wanna say a thing. We have the best devs in the world here.
That's
That's
a
true.
hard
Right
fact.
here. We have the best persons. Like we don't deserve it, but we need them. We need them.
That's true.
And that's like your work is awesome.
I'll
Like
tell you the best tweet I saw that honestly, like it really hit me hard. Like I almost started tearing up. I'm not even joking. Was somebody tweeted that Splitgate has saved gaming, and
It's true. It has.
It's
like
true. It honestly is true. Like
I can't
seriously.
take credit for that, but like genuinely, I mean, I'm a gamer. Like I love video games. I grew up playing Halo 2, Modern Warfare. All of these games, Gears of War. Like as somebody who grew up playing those kind of games, and I think a lot of people probably in their mid to late 20s, feel similarly. It's like, battle royales were cool briefly, but it's been like 4 years. And I, as a gamer, like I'm just like, what do I play? When I need a break from work and I need to stop thinking about Splitgate because I need to do something else, what do I do? Like I'm at the point where I go watch TV instead of playing video games because there's just nothing that I personally want to play right now. And so seeing somebody say that, it was just like unbelievable. Just a really unbelievable feeling. So
you
we
guys